Good evening everyone. My name is Rohan Sharma and today in this video we will learn about the transnationalism. First of all, I would like to tell you that transnationalism and the globalization both are very different. So we will talk about that in the end of the video. First we need to learn about the transnationalism. Actually, what is the transnationalism? So transnationalism, it is referred to the spread of economic, political and the cultural processes beyond the national borders. For example, the culture of a USA goes to the India and the culture of a India goes to the USA. So there is a sharing of economic, political and the cultural processes. So that is the meaning of a transnationalism. Now we will learn about the key features of a transnationalism. Transnationalism is the movement of people, cultures and the capital across the national borders. Now what is the economic transnationalism? It's a flow of money, human capital, goods and technology across borders. Now we will see what is the socio-cultural transnationalism. So it is basically the flow of social and the cultural values of a countries, the values of countries and also ideas across the borders. For example, the values of India goes to the USA and the values of a USA, the culture of a USA goes to the India. So it is basically a socio-cultural transnationalism. Now we will see what is the political transnationalism. It describes the extent to which the immigrants remain active in the politics of their native countries. For example, the immigrants of a USA plays a very important role in the politics of a USA. So that is a political transnationalism. Now we will see the pros of a transnationalism. So it basically promotes the diversity, and in the diversity it creates a unification of society. For example, two different societies meet and they play a very important role in the unification of a society. So it promotes the diversity. So transnationalism, one of the main pros of a transnationalism is the diversity. For example, the arts and entertainment sharing, education sharing between the countries, research sharing between the countries, tourism sharing between the countries. So that is a pros of a transnationalism. Now we will see the cons of a transnationalism. First of all, it weakening the host country's control over its borders and people. That is the main cons of a transnationalism. And also the separation of a parents from the children often causes the psychosocial problems. For example, the immigrants of a USA, so sometimes immigrants are separate from their parents, so they often creates a psychosocial problems. That is the main cause of a transnationalism. So in the start of a video I talked about the transnationalism and difference between the globalization. So now what is the transnationalism? We already discussed about that. So let us see that how globalization is different from the transnationalism. So first of all, globalization refers specifically to the removal of barriers to free trade. It generally means it promotes the free trades between the countries. So thus along a very closer integration of a national economics, such as a integration between the economy of a USA, China, India, Brazil, etc. So how transnationalism is different from the globalization? Basically nothing. Transnationalism is a vehicle of a globalization. So we can consider that transnationalism is just a vehicle and part of a globalization. Globalization is a very broad term, broad concept, and transnationalism is just a sub part of a globalization. So transnationalism on the other hand refers to the exchange of human beings also, along with their activities, cultures and the social institutions. So that is a main difference between the transnationalism and globalization. So if you like my video, please share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.